We have been doing quite a bit of little work around here. We went through and we added quite a bit of sand into all of our various sifters that George has here in the paleontology and archaeology tent. And it's kind of funny because it spits out sand and then I just shove it right back in there. It's like, no, don't come back until you actually bring me something useful. But we've been working with George for a little while, gathering a ton of bone meal. This is also a great way, other than having to go to the nether, to get a bunch of bone meal for our growing projects, all of our different plant projects, George. And speaking of plant projects, I also traded him some of our fern seeds, because you can get quite a bit of fern seeds from doing the sifting. In fact, let's see. Ooh, empty. Well, don't I have a stack of sand for you, my friend? There you go. But yeah, you can end up with quite a few fern seeds from sifting items in the paleontology and archaeology sifter. And George's trades are actually very useful for that because he will trade you fern seeds for a diamond coin. And so that was very useful. I got a couple diamond coins. We could spend it on getting a Dinopedia, but I kind of want to save up so that we can get some amber because I think that would be amazing. Or another scarab gem so that we could have more scarab gems to use. That would be quite helpful too. But hello, George. Yeah, it's been an interesting day. I've been working a little. Oh yes, finally more biofossils. And get back in their sand. Like I said, don't speak to me until you have a plant seed or biofossils. But we've been working a little bit more in the dodo exhibit because we do need to get the dodo house ready to go. Our little dodo educational research center. All right, more sand. Get back in there, sand. There we go. And unfortunately, we had an accident. So I was checking in on our dodos, trying to make sure that everyone's doing all right. And I noticed that now that I have tried to quarantine off this corner, and it's just not working. It's just totally not working. We're going to have to fill this in. And that makes me so sad. You silly gooses. You silly flightless geese. You should just ignore this. But they do have the chicken mentality, just like our undercover dodo over there. So our dodos are continually going into the fencing. So today we're going to have to fill in this area. And I was hoping we can leave the waterfall. But we'll have to keep an eye on it because we did have a dodo actually drowned inside of the waterfall yesterday. It was very alarming. I did not expect that, but she was hopping around over there, so I went to try to chase her out, and I accidentally pushed her into the waterfall, and then she died. So it was really tragic. I was actually quite upset, but don't worry. We are already working on a solution because we have put down a couple cultivators right over here because this is our dodo research center. So I want to kind of put like a few, well actually these are analyzers. I want to put some cultivators into the wall right here to kind of light the area up, make it look nice. And then I also put a couple analyzers over here so that we can bring the biofossils. In fact, we're going to stick these biofossils over here from our paleontology and archaeology research tent because it doesn't seem like a good idea to have this delicate piece of machinery out in the open. So it's going to be over here and we're going to have like a little set of signs explaining what this is and what it does. You put in the biofossils, you put in the meat, and in this case we put in some dodo meat and we got out some dodo DNA. So we will clone the dodo that unfortunately passed away inside of the waterfall. So it's good to know they dropped their wings. I don't think even if all of them decided to drown at once on us, hopefully we'll still keep some dodos. And we have some dodo eggs, some cultivated ones, stored to the side just in case, so that way, should tragedy happen, like somebody spawns inside of this exhibit and decides to eat all of our dodos, then we will be able to retaliate by hatching a couple more dodos and getting going. Because you guys saw with our attempt at getting the terror bird DNA how difficult it can be to actually get our hands on enough DNA or enough permafrost to get the right kind of DNA. Aw, drat. And unfortunately, none of those biofossils were actually any dinosaur DNA. Unfortunate, George, unfortunate, but it does happen. Let's throw the sand in there. And then let's see, we've got quite a bit to do. We have to work on the tiki stand, and actually I have something very exciting. So, speaking of the tiki stand and these awesome little prehistoric plants, I was trying to figure out what the heck are we going to do with these prehistoric plants? How are we going to, like, furnish the tiki stand with plenty of wonderful, delicious fruit-flavored drinks and beverages and foods? And I thought about it, and I was like, I know what we can do. So one of the things I've been wondering is how are we going to lead people over here to our dodo sanctuary? It's kind of at the end of a long walk, and this is a big stretch, but it's very thin. There's not a lot of land. I can't really build a lot of other exhibits here, and it occurred to me, I won't build exhibits. What I'll do is we'll make a whole bunch of little mini interactive things on our way over here. Oh, hey, it's a pig. Hello, Mr. Pig. But we'll make a whole bunch of little interactive stop-offs that will be called the Prehistoric Pathway. And I've got some great ideas. I'm really excited about the ideas for it. So we can make like a little greenhouse where we'll put these rare prehistoric plants. We can have a fern greenhouse that you can walk through on the Prehistoric Pathway. We can have a tunnel that will have all sorts of silver or silk touch little picked ores, so it'll be intact ores like emeralds and diamonds and all sorts of like gold and pieces to look at. So there'll be a nice like stone tunnel, prehistoric stone tunnel to walk through. We could use some of the relic scraps into the completed relics so that we can put them along so you can see like cave paintings and things like that. We can make a volcano. I'm really excited about the idea of a little miniature decorative volcano, because when you go to zoos, they have statues and they have little like fountains and all sorts of arches and things like that, and interactive little playground areas for the kids. So this is going to be our prehistoric parkway, and I'm really excited about that idea. And if you guys have any ideas actually for what we could put over here, because like I'm thinking about where this plum tree is. We're going to take out the plum tree and we're going to build a little miniature decorative volcano. You know, just decorative so people can just look at it, go, ooh, ah. We might even put a fence around it so people can't walk through it. But we have this whole area basically from Dr. Nami's research center and this little strip of land to kind of fill in with a whole bunch of just interactive, fun little prehistoric pieces. And I'm also thinking what we'll do is right over there, kind of where it branches out into a larger piece of land, we'll put a miniature quagga exhibit where we'll keep just like one breeding pair of quagga, and we'll keep a quagga keeper so that the quagga keeper, who is actually an intern that's coming up, will tell us about the quagga, and then we'll keep a teleportation stone, which will teleport you to our main quagga area. And then we could have another teleportation stone and a like zookeeper explaining how it works, like over here. And that will take you to our main dinosaur area when we get to work on our dinosaur area there. And we can also have one that takes you to Calf's dinosaur area. So the prehistoric pathway, you'll walk through different greenhouses, you'll see different kinds of volcanoes and ores and all sorts of interesting things. Tar pits, we could make some tar pits. There's like some oil on the other side of that island that we can collect and turn into tar. So we can make little tar pits. And ooh, the micro blocks would be so good for that too. Like putting as a little ring of rocks around the edge. Ooh, and a bone pile around there. Oh, that would be so neat. Ooh, maybe we'll even like have a miniature bat cave around here somewhere. I'll have to think about that. But once you walk through it, you'll hit the teleportation stones, and those will take you to the actual dinosaur areas. So I'm pretty excited. It's a big project, but it's really pulling the zoo together. And then I was also thinking that over here along this side, we could have a railway, a little like a little train rail that will take you all the way back to the main part of the zoo. So if you don't want to walk through the whole thing, or if you're in a rush, you can just jump into the little track and brink. It'll take you right over here to the paleontology and archaeology tent. I think that sounds like a fantastic idea. A huge project, but a fantastic idea that I'm really looking forward to. How are you guys doing? A little bit hungry? You are two wonderful good dogs. You guys know that? Good Lily, good Lily. I love you. Good Tate, good puppy. All right. Now let's see. So we need to get back to work on the dodo areas. So what do we need to do? We're going to tuck this dodo away. We have a cooked dodo wing, which that's actually from when our permafrost transformed itself into dodo DNA and dodo wings. So we'll just leave that there. And then, oh yeah, I was decorating. I had just put down this little pot. And I was thinking a thatch bundle would pull it together nicely. There we go. And I need a little bit of dirt. I'm just going to take this dirt. And then we're actually going to decorate with some of the Tropicraft plants that we have. Let's see. Ooh. Which one's to pick? Actually, the Panama Queen. Possibly one of my all-time favorite on these plants. But boom. I love the carpenter's pot. That is just amazing. So useful. So useful. But I'm trying to figure out what we're going to put in here. Oh, and it looks like our dodo babies have grown up and they're ready to be taken into the big dodo tank. The big dodo sanctuary. So, oh, ooh, oh yeah, what was George saying? We don't actually analyze the DNA here. That is done in a proper lab. We just get the fun of working in the dirt to find the bones. Very exciting discoveries. But yes, and the proper lab's right over here now, George. It's not a big one, but it's just like a nice little one so that we can have an area for emergency dodo cloning. All right, you two, are you guys ready to go out into the big world? And thank you so much. That was quite a few eggs for just a couple of you. All right, come here, you. And actually, we are going to have to fill in that dodo pond. All right, oops, and more eggs. Nice. Good, no escape points over here. They can't make it to that, can they? I don't think they can. Yeah, no, because they can't get up there because of the lantern. That's a good thing. All right, come here, you. Out you go. Close this. Any dodo babies? Do we have any more dodo babies? And the answer is nope. Man, that was a whole almost stack of eggs and not a single dodo. But that's okay because we now have quite a few dodo crowding around in here. And do I have any? Let me see. I have hardened sand. And I've got some of the volcanic rock actually because I was thinking about that volcano a while ago. Oh yeah, and see that like we'll use the stone tablets. Let's put some of the stone tablets up inside the dodo center. That would look pretty cool. All right. Because this is more for like, what about right here? Ooh, that one looks really neat. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's great. That's a wonderful decorative touch. I love it. And then we can put like another one of the little carpenter's flower pots right here, maybe? Yeah, right here, because I don't want to risk messing with that awesome display right there. And then let's grab another flower. Ooh, this one. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at it. Oh, I need dirt. It's like, why are you not getting in there? Because I need dirt. Gonna steal another dirt block from over here, because I've been thinking we might need to make a little more space between ourselves and the paleontology tent. Anyway, and right there, and right there. Ah, so lovely. So lovely. But yes, so I'm thinking some cultivators over here, and then maybe another set of table and chairs over here. Let's move the bed. The bed doesn't need to be in here. Another set of table and chairs, or no, actually, I kind of like the idea of people just being able to walk up and look down to see any of the dodo babies. Do I have any signs? I need like a lot of signs. No, I don't, but I do have some jungle wood. Do I have any other wood? Because jungle wood's kind of hard to get our hands on. We don't have a reliable source just yet. I have some purified sand. Ooh, and the zircon, I almost forgot about that. That'll be useful to decorate with. Oh yeah, and our Easter Isles little listening blocks. Whoa! I forgot we had this much stuff in here. Good, we have a lot more thatch bundles. Some palm wood. Some bamboo shoots. Can bamboo shoots be turned into sticks? No, they are turned into the bamboo bundles, that's right. And quite a few other things, like the Encyclopedia Tropica. Oh, a bamboo item frame! Hey now, I didn't know it did that. That might be useful in the future. That might be very useful indeed. In fact, I wonder, do I have any spare leather? I think I used up all my spare leather. Yeah, I made these kinds of item frames because I was going to put them over here for the tiki stand. But actually, a bamboo item frame might look a lot better. Lily Tate, we might have to go over to the Village of Light in a little bit and do some like trading. Oh, we could use our diamond coins that we got from George, but we might have to pop over there and do some trading for some leather in a little bit, because I think that the bamboo item frames would probably look a lot better in our tiki stand. But yeah, so let's see. We're going to have to come up with some ideas of how to decorate this place. And we might do it in stages as time goes on too. But we do have a few options to pick from. I actually think we might leave this chest right here after all, because it really helps sort of tie things together. But I sort of want to put, in fact, let's do this. Come here, bamboo shoots. And then, yeah, I've got plenty of crafting stations right here. There we go. So let us make, whoops. Okay, there's a bamboo. How do I make the, oh, I think it's like this. There we go. Let's get some bamboo bundles made. Tuck those to the side. The bamboo shoots are everywhere in Tropicraft, so that was easy to get our hands on. And then, like, if we can just put them to the side like this. There we go. See? And now it's like a little informational desk. I like it. I like it. I think we might change the color. Make it a little bit darker. That's not too hard. You just need some gray dye. Or even like the bone meal would work fine. Which means we just need some carpenter's blocks. Do we have any carpenter's blocks? Dang it. You know what? I guess we're getting a head start on making our paleontology pathway. Let's knock down some trees. You don't hear me say that every day, that's for sure. But that's one of the unfortunate side effects of building our zoo is that we are going to be losing a few of our trees. But don't worry. We're also going to have teleportation crystals that will take you to a whole bunch of the really beautiful areas that are inside of our world. A lot of the natural parks. I'll declare some natural parks in quite a few places. Like the redwood forests that are over by the paleontology village. Oh, those are just so lovely. Or like our magic forest that's over by Miz. Definitely thinking about protecting that one. Let's see. But yeah, these guys are going to be cleared out of the way. And we'll keep their saplings so that we can replant them at some future date. There we go. This will actually make getting back and forth from the main part of the zoo to over here a lot easier on me too. There's that. You are one scraggly looking tree now. Man, cutting down trees is oddly satisfying with tree capitation. I just can't do it when it's block by block. Oh, our little the little plum tree looks so sad now. We took out its neighbors and it lost some of its depth. Some of its leaves. Alright, come here, tree. And that should give us enough wood to get quite a bit. In fact, I want to see. Now I'm on a tree cutting rampage. What's wrong with me? I must have some sort of disease. Some sort of hungry fever has infested me. There we go. There we go. And this will help us clear up the area so we can get a good idea of what the land will look like for building the paleontology pathway. Because I'm really excited about doing that. Building some greenhouses, putting the ferns in them, putting in some of the amazing extinct plants, building like the little tunnel that you can walk through. I think that'll be really fun. All right. Ooh, and let's pick these up and we're going to put these inside the dodo exhibit. All right. But back to building. Let's come over here. Snag our oak wood. Turn a whole bunch of them into sticks. Now we have a ton of sticks. In fact, look, we can put a whole bunch of them over here. Ha ha ha, take that. Put the jungle wood up here too. And make some carpenter's blocks. Boom! It's amazing the amount of work you find yourself sometimes doing just so you can get a simple build done. Like taking the carpenter's blocks and coming over here. Hello, Lily Tay. I hear you. I hear you, you guys. Oops. There we go. Putting them there. In fact, let's do it one at a time so I can line them up just right. No, no, no. That's not the direction I need you to go. I need you to go the other way. I need you to go like this. Yes, whoops. Whoops. Don't let the dodos out. I need a sign up there. Please do not let the dodos out. Please watch for dodos wandering out. Hey. Alright, there's that. It looks like you can't get them to turn. But it still looks okay. I can live with that. I sure can. Alright, and then if you take the bone meal... Aw, it doesn't work on this one. But you can see that we use some dye to color these ones. Let me see. Do I have any plants? How many extra plants that I could turn into? No. Not these guys. Unfortunately. What do you turn into? What kind of dye? Orange dye. No, orange is not exactly the color that we want to go for. But light gray dye is. So forgive me, little ones. Nope. Actually, you're too hard to get my hands on. I'm not going to sacrifice that to gray dye. So I'll work on this. I'll get this kind of perked up. And I'm trying to think about what to do over here too. But yeah, I'll grab some cultivators. We'll put them in. And then hopefully this area will just kind of fill itself out. I'm thinking maybe some more just sitting areas over here. Kind of keep things simple. Maybe put down a nice little thatch flooring spot. I think that would be nice. And then maybe do something over here. Like maybe another relic scrap. Ooh, that one's cool. All right, come here, you. We don't have a lot of stone tablets either. These are all the stone tablets we have. Ooh, that one's really neat. Come on. All right, let's see. Let's try again. Ooh, this is going to make such a cool museum piece. All right, come here, you two. Don't let my dodos out. Oh, I guess there's no babies in there right now anyway. All right, Not that one. Ooh. Wow, these are really cool. There's a lot of them too. And that was the ancient sword that one was holding. Oh, so neat. Let's see. Let's try again. Nope. Come on. I want a big piece, please. Uh-oh. Did I get it stuck? I want a big piece like that one. May I have it, please? All right, well, let's just try to stick something up here. Actually, that's kind of cool. I'm going to leave that. That's actually pretty cool. But I really do want something like covering that spot right there. Dang it. Whoops. Okay, well, I'm just like taking out bits and pieces, so I'm going to fix that. And then I'm going to see if I can get one of the relic scraps lined up the way it needs to be. But when we come back, I'll put some cultivators in, and then we will get to work on the tiki stand. Yes. I'll have to figure that out, Lily and Tate. We might have to pop over to the Village of Light really fast. And also fill in the dodo spot where they're all being silly, Lily and Tate, and half drowning themselves. So we have quite a bit of work to do, as always, and we still have tons of things on our little clipboard to go through. Don't even get me started what's on the clipboard. But yes, so I'm going to do a little bit of work here, trying to decorate things, perk it up, make it look nice. And then when we come back, we'll see what adventures we're up to then, huh, Lily and Tate? So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye!